Proud. Proud, 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 proud. That's all I can say. Football is the best sport on earth. It's the most beautiful sport on earth, but it's also the most cruel and the hardest sport and the worst sport at times. And it's beautiful because it's oxymoronic. Um, the roller coaster of emotions that this sport can give you is ridiculous. How football can change so quickly. When everything seems like it's going perfectly, it can just flip on its head and it can stab you in your heart, metaphorically speaking, of course, and you get left with situations like this. We're out to Galatasaray, but undeservedly so. Absolutely undeservedly so. And all I can say is I'm proud. I'm proud of the players. I'm proud of the manager. I'm proud of the fans in the stadium. I'm proud of the spirit. I'm proud of everything. Going into this game, in the last few days, really, in the last week or so, I thought, nah, there's no chance we make it 3. No chance we bring it to extra time. We were leaking goals, leaking chances in matches. I was like, nah, it's too big an ask. We might win this game 1-0, 2-1, but it's next to impossible. But today, in the build-up to the game, I had this sensation inside of me that I was like, I don't know why, but I feel like we're going to do it. Then I watched Atalanta do it against Dortmund. I'm like, I think we're going to do it. I think we're going to do it. And we did it. We took it to extra time. We did exactly what I thought we'd do. But it wasn't enough. And guys, we were robbed today. We were robbed once again because of the referee. I really hate talking about the refs. I really do. Because I never like to use them as an excuse. But I thought they were more competent in Europe compared to Italy. They're not. I don't know the ref's name. I know he's Portuguese. So he's already putting a lot of shame on a great nation that birthed Cristiano Ronaldo. They also happened to birth this subject, we'll call him. Subject. Just call him Subject. I don't know his name. I don't care about his name. Guys. First, I'll talk first about this refereeing decision very briefly and then talk about the team. If you think that's a red card, with all due respect, or even a yellow, or even a foul, you know nothing about football. Now, Tom Garrett, who's a fellow content creator, a guy I like a lot, I get on with, I agree with a lot of what he says, once said on a debate show I was on, if you can't do 10 keepy uppies, I don't value your football opinion. And he is spot on, in the sense that if you don't know the basics, if you never played a basic level of football, your opinion's not relevant. It's not valid in any realm of a football debate. And to all the people that said, it's a foul, it's a red, it's a second yellow, whatever you want to say, it confirms to me you've never played the game before. You don't actually understand how football is played. You look at a screen, you look at still images, you're a robot. And the problem is, football has become too robotic. VAR's killed the game. Now, it's not the technology's fault. It's the people that use it. The VAR room, the referees. They use it in a way where it's almost chat GPT. It's robotic. It's AI generated. It doesn't even make sense. They don't use it in an assistive manner. The concept of VAR is perfect because it's CCTV footage. If a referee makes a mistake, you can alternate it. The referee in that moment made a mistake by giving a second yellow to Kelly. He reviews the footage at length and he changes his mind to a straight red. That confirms to me you're not fit for purpose. You're not fit to referee. You lost control of the game. You lost control of the moment. You ruined the tie. We were in complete control at that point, 11 against 11. You put us down to 10 men. The fact that we even scored 2 goals with 10 men just proves how good we were, which again I'll talk about in a second. But you ruined everything. Because 11 against 11, we win this tie, we go through. 100%. With how the game was going, we go through. No two ways about it. And you ruined that. Now, I say Tom Garrett's right because a lot of people that see that and agree with that decision from the referee, as I said, haven't played the game. When Lloyd Kelly is rising to win a header, his eyes are on the ball. He wins the header. At that moment in time, I think it was Yilmaz, he's given a push into Lloyd Kelly's chest. Go rewatch it. But Lloyd Kelly is off balance because he's in the air. Yilmaz purposefully is leaving his leg back. Okay. And Kelly lands. And Kelly lands on his calf. He does. He does land on his calf. There's no denying it. Is it the perfect place to land? No, of course not. Did Kelly mean it? No, of course not. His eyes are on the ball. He wins the header and he lands. The people that say that's a yellow card and a red card, you know what they expect? They expect Lloyd Kelly to hang in the air. Like, this is Minecraft creative mode where you can just fly and stay in the air. That's what they expect. But they've never played football, so their brain can't comprehend it. They have no idea how sports work. They have no idea how gravity works. They don't understand anything. And the problem is, the referee also doesn't understand that, which is a big worry. People on the internet tweeting and commenting, yeah, that's a red. That's fine. Their opinion doesn't matter because they don't have positions of power in football. Thank the Lord. Thank goodness, right? But the fact that the referee thought that's a foul, not even... The fact that that's even a foul is a scandal. Because yes, it's unfortunate. Yes, he hurts himself. And I feel sorry for the Galatasaray player in that moment. But it's not a foul. Because Kelly wins the ball in the air on a header. He can't control it. He cannot control it. He lands on his calf. He can't do anything about that. He can't do anything. He's rising and falling. It's a movement in football. It's ridiculous. It's a scandal. And we're here again. I'm here again talking about referees. First it was the Serie A. Now it's the UEFA Champions League. I expect better standards in Europe, but no. It's the same mediocrity. It's the same low-level standards that Ceferin accepts. Like Gravina in Italy accepts. Like all these people accept. It's not good enough. Kelly was fuming, and rightfully so. You cost us the tie. You ruined everything. You, referee. Because the problem with these referees are they don't play football themselves. They haven't played a high level of football. They don't understand intensity. They don't understand how the game works. They run around with cards in their pockets and a whistle in their mouth, thinking they're the center of attention, boasting this power, like they're God, like they're omnipotent. But in reality, they're humans, just like the footballers. But except for the fact that they treat football like it's robotic. And VAR has allowed this to happen. And football's gotten worse because of this. It's a scandal, guys. It's a scandal. And that is that. I've closed the chapter on the referee. And now I'm going to talk about how good we were. Because I don't want to focus on the referee. Of course I have to mention it because it was a massive part of the game and it screwed us over in this tie. But I want to just give a massive thank you to every single one of those Juventus players for tonight. Because you gave me an emotion that I haven't felt in a very long time. You gave me belief. You gave me hope. You know, a symbol like Superman, a symbol of hope, a beacon of light you gave me. I enjoyed that game. From the bottom of my heart, I was emotional watching that game because everything was going wrong for us in the last week. We were getting trolled. We were getting destroyed. Italian football was in the mud. We were in the mud. We lost badly away. We lost to Como. It was looking bad. And the players reacted in the best possible way. And I can't thank them enough. They gave 110% from minute 1 to minute 120. They left their bodies, their souls, their minds, their spirit, absolutely everything on that pitch. And I have to applaud. And I'm so happy that even after that Yilmaz's second goal, the fans just clapped. Because that's what the players need in this moment. Like Mourinho at the Emirates, head up. And I hope Spalletti in the change room gives them the message they deserve. I hope Elkan was at that game as well and he can go speak to the players and congratulate them. Because on Sunday, guys, we have the biggest game of the season so far against Roma, where it's a battle for top 4. Let me tell you all something. If we play how we played today against Roma, we're putting 4 past them. 100%. No doubt in my mind. If we play like we played today, we're putting 4 past them. We need to keep the spirit high. We need to use this as fuel and fat power. Now we're out of everything. Now the sole objective until the end of the season is get Champions League football. It's very doable. But the first step and arguably the most important game of the rest of the season and up until now, as I said, is that Roma game on Sunday. We have to win. We need to go into that game with the mindset that we are untouchable, unbeatable. Because today I saw that team that I saw in January, in December with Spalletti. A team that moved the ball quickly. A team that was defensively strong without Bremer. A team that was creating chances. The problem with today is, quick water break because my mouth is so dry. Pause from the emotions, obviously. I'm digging myself a hole here. Pause, I said. Anyway, the problem is we didn't take our chances. Kenan hit the post. Bad luck. Zagrova missing in the first half of extra time, bro. I don't know what to say. I don't know how we missed that. Guys, I don't know. But I've come to accept, right, in life, when things don't go our way, it's God's plan. There's nothing we can do. It's a lesson. It's a lesson, guys. Like, I don't like those. I can't stress enough. The last half an hour of that game, I was saying, please, Lord, let us score. Please, Lord, let us score. I was just repeating that. Repeat, because we deserved it. I felt in my heart we deserved it. With what the referee did to us, with how the game was going, we deserved to go through. We did. And I don't wish Galatasaray the best at whatsoever. The only person I like in that team is Osimhen. That's it. He didn't even celebrate because he wants to come to us in the summer. He made that very clear with his interview yesterday as well. Basically just glazing us. He wants to come to us, but that will happen as well. God willing. It's God's plan. He will come to us. I don't wish them the best. They were embarrassing today. Galatasaray, the players jumping on the floor, wasting time. Embarrassing. I don't respect them at all from today's performance. I used to tolerate Galatasaray. I said they were my favourite team in Turkey, let's say. Not anymore. I just like Osimhen. So I wish them nothing going forward. Whether they play Liverpool or Tottenham, they're going out anyway. Well, maybe not against Tottenham, I don't know. But still, I'd rather Tottenham go through. But what was I saying? Yeah, it wasn't our day, guys. And it was written. God didn't want us to go through. But the performance we put in and what we learned from today is more important than the result. This will catapult us for the rest of the season. This will catapult us into that Roma game to get a result. 100%. 100 million %. The performance, you don't understand. People can be trolling. I don't know what you guys are saying in the comments on my TikTok, on my I don't care. I'm talking to Juventus fans now. So if you're here trying to be like, oh, Juventus lost like to Galatasaray, I'm not talking to you. I don't care about you. I'm talking to fellow Juventus fans right now. Because, guys, and people that actually watch Juventus and understand like the sport, seriously, I'm talking to actual football lovers right now, not jokers that are just trying to troll, because I don't have time for you guys. I'm talking to real football minds who actually understand the game. The performance is more important than the result and the outcome today. That performance is huge from a mental point of view. Do you understand what I'm saying, guys? As I said at the start of the video, proud. That's the best adjective I can give. I'm so proud of the team. I'm so proud with the way we played. Everyone. There's a lot of people I got to give credit to. Gatti. What a performance. Like, he dealt with... There was one lapse in judgment where he doesn't stay close enough to Osimhen and he goes through and he scores. But Gatti scored. He put his heart on the line. He worked so hard. He won every header. He dealt with Osimhen so well. That was a proper old school defensive performance from John Terry, from Rio Ferdinand, Vidic back in the day, Chiellini back in the day, Thiago Silva back in the day. The dark arts. Gatti was utilising that the whole game. That was an old school performance from him. McKennie, phenomenal. Locatelli, phenomenal. Thuram, phenomenal. And you saw him crying as well when we scored that 3-0. He's attached to the shirt. Guys, I think in the final third, that's where we lacked. Kenan, I thought he worked so hard today. Missed a few chances. The final finish wasn't there. David, final finish wasn't there. Penda, when he came on, it wasn't there. Even Zagrova, it wasn't there. The goal came from him, that lovely through ball, but when it comes to his finishing and the shooting side, it's not there from him. Nor is Conceição. That's what we lack. We lack that ruthlessness in front of goal, and we need to develop that quickly. But in terms of the overall performance from the team, faultless. The summary is, the ref robbed us. Done. That's the reason we lost. That's it. Of course, the first leg, two juxtaposing performances from both teams, actually. But the first leg, it was silly from us, the goals we conceded, bro. That we shot ourselves in the foot. But guys, I can't say anything else apart from that. I'm proud. I'm proud of us today. We fought until the very end. We defended Italian football well. And congratulations to Atalanta as well for beating Dortmund. An incredible watch. Really well done to you guys. I wish you nothing but the best in the rest of the tournament. I think you're playing Bayern or Arsenal, so I do think you'll go out, but well done. But yeah, no, it's tough, man. Football's cruel. It's a hard pill to swallow. Really hard pill to swallow to lose in that sort of fashion. We won the game, but we lost the war. And that's the worst win I think I've ever seen for us. Actually, that's a lie. Second leg 2018 Real Madrid at the Bernabeu. That one's the toughest ever. But this one's up there, guys. I'm not gonna lie. So this one's up there. But thank you to Juventus. Genuinely, I love this club so much, man. I love all the players. I know people can tell me it's not the same Juventus I grew up with. I don't care, man. The badge is the same. The fans are the same. The kit is still black and white. Players come and go, bro. The club always stays. So for me, the emotion will always be there, regardless of whether we have Cristiano Ronaldo playing for us, or Paulo Dybala, or Paul Pogba, Andrea Pirlo, or Gianluigi Buffon, or Kenan Yildiz, or the current guys with Kalulu, McKennie, Gatti, Locatelli. It doesn't matter. I don't care, bro. Whether in Serie A or Serie B, whether we're winning league titles or fighting to stay in the division, I don't care. To me, it's always the same. And today, they showed fight, they showed desire, and they showed the Juventus team that is Juventus. They showed the real Juventus DNA. And let me tell you all something, yeah? Because I know there are trolls. Every Juventus fan is proud today. Everyone that watched the game, maybe there's a Juventus fan that only saw the score and was like, nah, that's not good. But everyone that watched the game, we're proud. You can't ruin it. And now I'm thinking about the Roma game. I pray that these players keep their head up high. And I don't know if some are watching this video or if some will be seeing the post-match reactions from some of our fans on social media. But the message and the general consensus from all of us is, thank you. You gave it your all today. When it seemed dead and buried, you showed us fight. You showed the light. And you gave us belief. And that's the main thing. I really can't say any negatives apart from the referee. And that's not in our control, guys. I just hope we continue that into the Roma game on Sunday. And if we win that, that's big time. That's the game that matters, not today. I even knew going into this game doesn't matter. The performance mattered in this game. But this is the thing, guys. We won. We won because I was speaking to my dad at the weekend and I said to him, look, the Gala game doesn't matter with the result. Whether we win 5-0 or 4-0 or 3-0 or 2-0 or 1-0, it doesn't matter. As long as we play well. We respond, we put up a fight, we respond, and we put up, a fight. That's it. And we show fight and desire. It doesn't matter because the Roma game is the one that matters. But we need to use this as a building block. And we won because we did that. We won the first step. We won the battle. The war is on Sunday. Whether we continue that form and build upon this result and use the anger we all have right now and the frustration we have in a positive manner on Sunday. And I really hope the players aren't too demotivated because we're not. It hurts though. Of course it hurts that we lost the tie. But I'm happy. I'm proud deep down, guys. That hurt lasted 30 seconds when Osimhen scored. The second goal, didn't care. When Osimhen scored, I wasn't angry. I wasn't upset. I was upset. I mean, I wasn't angry. I just had my heads in my hand and I said, football is cruel. Football is the most beautiful sport in the world, but it's also the most cruel. And I said, sometimes life isn't fair, but it's in God's hands. And there's no point getting frustrated about it, guys. This is probably categorically the most philosophical post-match reaction I've ever done in my life. But I'm telling you exactly how I've perceived this game and how I felt. And of course, guys, I want to know in the comment section your thoughts on the match, your man of the match. What do you take away from this? Positives, negatives, etc., etc. Gala fans as well. I know during it I said I wish you the worst in the rest of the tournament. And I'm not going to lie, it's because I'm a bit hurt that we lost you. In all fairness, man, that you, as I said earlier, you were my favourite team in Turkey. In reality, nothing changes. I don't care about the teams in Turkey. It's just I'm hurt about this loss. So it's all love at the end of the day, man. I am annoyed about your players, though, diving around and jumping around and play acting, but it's part of football. I don't blame you guys. You're winning. You're trying to hold on to your lead. I hear it. It's the dark arts at the end of the day. But yeah, man, tough, but a lot of positives to take. And we move on to Sunday against Roma. Massive game, of course, guys. Battle for top 4. But yeah, comment below your thoughts. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, guys. We're close to 30k. I think we're around 4,000 off. So please just sign up to YouTube. It is free. Click that red button. I'm trying to hit 50k by the end of the year. That's the big dream. 30k soon would be absolutely incredible. Like the video if you enjoyed, guys. Follow me on socials at the bottom. Go check out like my player ratings on my TikTok. All of that good stuff will be out whilst you're watching this. So yeah, tough one, but sempre forza Juve fino alla fine. I love you. We are the best team in the world. I'll see you in the next one.